Hi, I'm Toya Brasky from Galveston, Texas. My Facebook page is Galveston Psychic Paranormal Researcher. Today is October the 27th. It is my birthday. Today I'm turning 61 years old. Now what I want to tell you about turning 61 is I am authentically myself. I don't have any Botox in my face. I don't have any fillers. I have never had cosmetic surgery. I love to wear long hair. I am a true Scorpio. I love to wear bright colors, jewel tones. I love to wear things in my hair. So everything that you see about me is completely authentic. I have no filters on the camera. I have not edited any of my work. So when you see pictures of me or if you see videos, know that you are seeing the real me. Everything about me is real. My hair is real. It is not extensions. My eyebrows are real. I've always had dark, thick eyebrows. The only thing that's fake about me today is I did put on some false eyelashes, which I never do. But I decided, hey, for my 61st birthday, I will try it. So, there's some things that I want to bring up. First of all, thank you so much. Do you know in the month of October, within 21 to 25 days, I got 4,100 Facebook friends. About 4,000 of those were men. Then I got about 1,350 followers. About 1,300 of those were men. I got 3,000 inbox messages from men exclusively. Now what I want to tell you about that is I would really appreciate it if the men that friended me on my page would comment in my feed first. Get to know me in my feed before you start inboxing me. That's really the polite thing to do. So, I know a lot of you are upset that I have not been able to answer all of my messages. You have to understand that 4,100 new friends, 3,000 inbox messages, and 1,350 followers in 21 to 25 days is a whole lot to take care of. I work a full-time job. When I get home, I have pets to take care of. I have a changing schedule this month. I've been a nocturnal person my entire life. I like to work nights. I've worked 30 years nights, and now my schedule has been changed to day shift. That is something that is really, really hard to do. So, I know a lot of you are upset that I have not answered messages. I don't want you to think that I don't appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you that have followed me. It has made me really happy and really excited that in my 60s, when you friended me before this birthday, I was 60 years old. I'm fully clothed, and it surprised me that that many men would be interested either in me or in my Facebook page. Thank you so much. That made me feel wonderful. Well, my cat decided she wanted to be in this video today. Here she is. This is Tangy. So Tangy's here making her appearance while we're making this video. I don't have anything paranormal for you today. I will post it probably after my birthday. And let's see, was there anything else that I wanted to bring up? Things about me. I am a true Scorpio. I love to wear very elegant, bright, jewel tone clothing. I know I just knocked the pillow off the couch. And my cat, of course, is in the video today wanting attention instead of me paying attention to the camera. Get down, baby, get down. So, there are a couple, maybe I should start over. Okay. Hi, I'm Toya Brasky from Galveston, Texas. My Facebook page is Galveston Psychic Paranormal Researcher. Today is October the 27th. It is my birthday. Today I'm turning 61 years old, and what I would like to tell you is that I am authentic in every way. I've never had cosmetic surgery. I've never had Botox. Well, actually about 20 years ago I put filler in my lips, but I have no filler in the last 20 years. There's no filler in my face. There's no Botox. I have not had cosmetic surgery. I have real hair. It's not extensions. I have real eyebrows. They've always been thick and dark. So what I want to tell you is I am so shocked and amazed that in my 60s, that in the month of October alone, in 21 to 25 days, I got 4,100 new Facebook friends. 4,000 of those were men. I got 1,350 followers. 1,300 of those were men. I got 3,000 inbox messages. They were exclusively men. Now, I'm just really shocked that I am in my 60s. I am fully clothed, and for some odd reason, this year, this month, that many men paid attention to my photograph. So I don't know what happened. Somehow one of my photographs that I posted must have got attention, and then it just went from there, and I just started getting new friend requests. Now, Spirit said that they were taking the credit for this. Spirit said, we did it. We gave you the gift of bewitchery. But I want to tell you that I've always been a person who has a lot of charisma naturally. So people say that about me all the time, that my vibe, my personality, my energy is very positive. Now, I don't know if the men who friended me looked at my photograph and they were interested in me, or if they were interested in my paranormal work. But either way, I want you to know I truly appreciate you. Now, I know that some of the people who inbox me, which are men, have been upset that I have not been able to answer the messages that they've sent me. I've only answered maybe about 200 out of 3,000 messages. Now, what I want you to understand about that is, okay, that is 4,100 new friends, 3,000 inbox messages, and 1,350 followers all in the month of October. So it's almost impossible for me to answer every one of those messages. I'm trying, but you need to know I work full time. Aside from my schedule changed this month. I've been nocturnal my entire life. For 30 years I've been a night shift worker. This week alone my schedule changed to day shift, and it is just rocking my world where I am tired. My schedule is all mixed up, so you have to forgive me for not answering the inbox messages. But there is something that I need to stress, and I don't think that men really realize this. Women kind of hate it if we do a friend request and accept it and you jump right into our inbox. It's kind of not really what we want. we really want you to participate in our feed first. Be a good person. Be a true friend who participates in the feed and says legitimate things and things that are common and things that show interest in the page before you jump into the inbox. Because my inbox is really preserved for the forum, which is Psychic Paranormal Research. It's not really an inbox page for a pickup. Now, I wanted to tell you that this month was the first time that I got contact lenses. Excuse me. Excuse me. I have allergies to something today. I'm not sure what it is. So forgive me for coughing during the video. But I wanted to tell you that you are witnessing the first time that I'm able to actually look into the camera. I could not focus into this camera on any of my other previous videos because I could not see the camera. So I went to an optometrist who is here in Galveston, and most of my life I was told I was not a candidate for contact lenses because 35 years ago I had RK surgery, which is radiokeratotomy, which is a surgery where they used to slice your cornea like pie slices to flatten it to correct your vision, kind of like what they do with LASIK, but they use a laser to reshape the eye. But back in those days, they used to actually cut it with a knife to flatten it. So because of the scar tissue on my eyes, most eye doctors tell me, no, we will not give you contact lenses. But about a year and a half ago, I went to UTMB to an ophthalmologist specialist. She told me that I was a candidate for contact lenses if I would hydrate my eyes at least 3 times a day and, you know, always be very careful to change my lenses and not to wear them all the time. So when I went to the optometrist, a new optometrist, I explained all of that to him. And I told him, I said, look, I don't want to wear the contacts all the time, but there are special events like my social media page, or if I'm traveling or making an appearance somewhere, that I would like to have contact lenses. Now you probably can't see in this light that my natural eye color is kind of hazel. It's kind of a green and an orange brown mixed. So if you were up close or in the sunlight, you would see that in my eyes. I'm sorry, the room is full of flies because I had the door open earlier. And so I'm kind of like fighting flies in the room while I'm trying to make this video. It's ridiculous. So what I want to tell you is, so this is the very first time that an optometrist really listened to me. And I told him, I said, look, I don't want to wear these 24 hours a day every day of my life. I have glasses if I need to wear those. And so he decided that he would give me the chance to wear contact lenses. He measured my eyes, and he said that I was absolutely a candidate for contact lenses. There's really only 1 or 2 brands that fit my eye because when you have RK surgery, your cornea is very flat. So he had to pick a contact lens that fits my eye. Now, my eyes change colors a lot. So sometimes they're more green, sometimes they're more brown. So I decided that I wanted to get colored contact lenses. So my first pair of colored contact lenses are a brilliant blue, and I also got clear. Now, one thing that people don't know is every member of my family has blue eyes. They have ice blue eyes. The really icy light blue eyes. I'm the only one that got kind of hazel, orange, brown, green eyes, and that's because my father is Hungarian, and I inherited his genes and got the darker eyes. So, let me think, what else did I want to tell you? About turning 61. Well, look at women like Demi Moore. Demi Moore is actually 62. Look how brilliantly beautiful Demi Moore is. She's not slowing down. She's not apologizing for aging. There's a lot of very beautiful women that are in their 50s, their 60s, even their 70s now. Now, I have never had cosmetic surgery. I do not have Botox or filler in my face, but I'm not saying that I would never do that. At 61, I am starting to see some wrinkles in my face. I'm starting to think that maybe I would like to lift up my lips or slightly puff them up. I do not want the fish lips that all these women are getting that have the giant ballooned lips. I think that looks ridiculous. But I would like a little bit of volume, maybe a little more volume in my cheeks. You know, those kind of things, I'm not against it. It's just that up until this point, I've aged gracefully. I think that I have very good genes. I'm 50% British, 30% Hungarian, and the rest German. So I think that I have really good genes from my family. Also, I've never drank alcohol because I have been nocturnal my entire life. I've never gone in the sun. You will never see me sunbathe. In fact, most of the time, the entire summer, you will never see me out in the daylight. And thank God that my job now, even though it's day shift, I'm inside a patrol car all day with sunglasses and a sun visor and a sunscreen on my window so that the sun does not touch me. I am not a sun worshiper at all. In fact, when I take vacations, I would rather take a vacation that is a winter vacation. I love to put on fuzzy sweaters and those Russian furry hats. And of course, I never wear real fur. I will only wear fake fur because I am 100% an avid animal lover. I haven't dated in a long time. In fact, I've been celibate since 2008. And you may think that that is strange, but actually I'm a person who is so very deep. I am such a deep soul that unless I meet that person that is another deep soul, that is a deep thinker, that is very romantic, that is very different, that is very mysterious, I probably would rather just be alone. And I've never really felt alone because I'm a middle child. And so my older brother and sister and my younger brother and sister had quite a gap between me. So most of the time growing up, I always felt alone. And so I just always entertained myself. And I've never felt that loneliness that most people say that they feel. So if a person was to enter my life now, it would be a great surprise to me. If no one ever does, I would be completely content to be alone. I never had children. I never really wanted children. I never felt maternal. So I think that I was put on this earth this lifetime to be an animal protector. I am always rescuing animals. I used to own a state-approved animal shelter for 7 years. I still love animals with all my heart. Animals mean more to me than people do. I've always felt that way, so I'm just telling you now, if my friend was on the cliff and a cat or dog was on the cliff and both were about to fall, guess who I would save? So, I just wanted to let you know ahead of time. Don't don't be about to fall off the cliff and have an animal beside you. Also, if I'm in traffic, I would probably kill everybody before I would hit an animal. I would brake so hard to not hit that animal that everybody behind me would slam into me because I would not hit an animal. So, anyway, those are some things about me that I wanted you to know. I love bright colors. I love to be divine feminine. In every way, I love being feminine. I love wearing dresses that are elegant. I love wearing jewel tones that are very beautiful and bright. I love having long hair. I love adorning my hair with crowns. I love wearing jewelry in my hair, flowers in my hair. I love everything about being a woman. I don't understand all of these gender confused people. In a physical way, I don't understand it because I've never felt those feelings. But I do want to elaborate on that subject. I do believe in reincarnation. And I do believe that there are people who have memories from their past lives. And I do believe in some cases where people are either gay or transgender, that the problem with that is when you are a spirit, and we all are, there is no gender. You have been many things in your life. You have been male and you have been female. And you have reincarnated many times. And I believe that those people who are attracted to the same sex or are confused about their gender are still remembering that past life. I believe in every way that they either remember the partner that they had, the soul that they met in another lifetime, and they still seek that person out in this lifetime. Or I believe that they didn't want to become a female or male in this life, but they had no choice because they just reincarnated into a body and became something, but they still deeply felt that they were male or female like they were in their past life. So it's very hard for me to judge someone for that reason. The only time that I get very upset about transgender issues is when it involves children. You will never be able to convince me that any child should have a sex change or be put on hormones. And the reason that I say that is because the human brain does not fully develop. It is not mentally developed until the age of 25. So no child should be able to make that decision, and no doctor should be able to impose that, and the government certainly should not be able to do that. And I know that there are children that believe so heavily that they are this different spirit or this different soul. They're a different gender. But you cannot let these children have this surgery. You cannot let people influence them. An example of that is look at Angelina Jolie's daughter and Brad Pitt's daughter. For that small period, she went through that stage where she thought that she wanted to be a boy. Now, had some crazy person let her have that surgery for the rest of her life, she would be so damaged. She could never change or undo that surgery. But you see, she grew out of that. Over time, she grew out of that stage. She matured, and now she is a beautiful young lady. And I'm so proud that she did not go through that surgery. And I feel sorry for children who were influenced by the wrong people, who did have the surgery, and now they can't change what has happened to them. Now, if you are over 21 and for some reason you feel like you are transgender and you have always felt like you're a man but you feel like a woman, or vice versa, then you are an adult who can make that decision. It's your life. Do what you want to do. You know, but don't involve children. So, I know that was a lot for one video. Sometimes I tend to go on tangents and say a bunch of things. Today, I swear, I don't know what it is. These flies have gotten in my house. On my birthday, they're swarming around my whole house. I don't even know where they came from. It's almost winter and there's still flies. I mean, can someone eradicate flies, please? I mean, they are the biggest nuisance ever. So, I'm mad that they're messing up my video for my birthday today. Anyway, I hope to bring you some more paranormal things, and I hope you enjoy my birthday pictures. And thank you once again for following me, for friending me, and for inboxing me. But remember, please try to participate in my feed.